It's time for the One Bar and Lupagus Show, bringing you anything and everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome to professional football.
Hello and welcome back to the One Bar and Lupagus Show. I am Lupagus, and as you can see, I'm a little bit sweaty. I was just out mowing the lawn, and it is a scorcher out there today. All right, today I know we've already hit the Michael Pierce opting out a couple times, but we're going to hit it one more time just to see who exactly benefits from him opting out. Sure as hell ain't the Minnesota Vikings defense, but certain players will benefit from him opting out, and we're going to talk about that. Before we do, be sure to subscribe to our channel, like our vids. Every day we're going to have something new for you to watch, something new for you to listen to, whatever you do. If you're just listening on your headphones or if you're watching, I apologize for the poor production value. It is what it is. All right, so let's get into this. As we all know, Michael Pierce put his health first and opted out of playing in the 2020 season. The guy has asthma, puts him at a high risk. I can't blame him. My kids are in the same situation. So yeah, I mean, you got to respect him for his decision. Obviously he didn't want to do that. Vikings hate to see that from obviously from the team standpoint. But again, you can't really argue him. You can't fault him for putting his health first. So, who actually benefits from Michael Pierce opting out? Well, the one guy who does more than anybody else is Shamar Stephen. I think this guy went from, potentially being cut to now he's looking like your favorite to be the starter at nose tackle. That's primarily what he is. He can anchor against the run. He can stuff the run, keep those linebackers clean, eat up the blocks. The Vikings had him as a 3 technique last year. That did not work. He's not a pass rusher. He cannot get after the quarterback. Hopefully, moving him back to his natural nose position will help him, kind of help him bounce back to where he was earlier in his career. Like his third year with the Vikings, he had almost 50 tackles, had a great year. Maybe they'll put him back to that level. Another guy who could benefit is Jaleel Johnson. Again, another kind of a bubble guy, but now I think he competes to be a starter. Another big-bodied defensive tackle. He can penetrate. He can anchor. He's kind of a hybrid player, but I think he now will compete with Shamar Stephen to be the starting nose. And there's another guy who's definitely going to benefit from this, and it's Armond Watts. The second-year player had an impressive rookie season. He didn't start till midway through the season, or didn't play, I should say. But he kind of went from 3 technique to nose, had plenty of snaps at nose, and did well. He could anchor. He could even provide some interior pass rush from that position. So I think one of those 3 guys will be your starting nose tackle for the Minnesota Vikings in 2020. And they all definitely benefit from Michael Pierce opting out. One other player, too, now who might make the team, who I think was probably a lock to get cut, was Jalen Holmes. He's in his 3rd year now. He's never really shown much of anything. Defensive end in college, who got moved inside. Vikings had high hopes for him, being an interior pass rusher. For whatever reason, things have not clicked for him at the NFL level. I really thought he was cut bait this year. I did not think he was going to make it out of camp. And now with Pierce gone, it opens up a spot on the roster. And I do think Jalen Holmes probably makes it one more year on the Vikings to get a shot to compete and maybe see some snaps. And this is it. I mean, if he doesn't do it now, he's gonzo. But without Pierce there, I think his chances of making the team go up significantly. And the one last thing that benefits from Michael Pierce opting out isn't a player; it's the Vikings salary cap. They get about $3 million in extra money this year. Because Pierce opted out. So, what do they do with that? Maybe they look for a veteran corner. Maybe they try to bring back Everson Griffin. Maybe they try to bring back Josh Klein. Or maybe they try to find a new nose tackle to replace Michael Pierce, who is now gone. But, that's definitely a benefit from a shitty situation, is the Vikings getting a little bit of extra money to work with in case they do need to bring somebody in. So, that's it. Those are the players who benefit from Michael Pierce opting out. There's also the situation that benefits from Michael Pierce opting out. And always, remember guys, always keep that skull in your hole.